Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing the Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. So I actually matched up against JonTaun on ladder the other day, so here we go, this is it. It was a fun one. I went, what else? You went Tomb Kings, which isn't a matchup I've done in a while, so definitely worth a go. So here you can see I've got Durthu. He's hidden in the trees because I'm scared of great bows. Yeah, that's him. Yep, Durthu. But it must be said, Sword of Death is amazing. Lowers armor, does a load of damage to nearby stuff. It's just great. And he hits really hard. He's got good splash damage, and he's got Flock of Doom, which is really nice. And he's got that crazy laser beam, which actually I really want to know what this is called. I always forget. Lamentation of Despair, of course. So he's got that, which is great. You know, just it's a laser beam. It comes out his eyes. I mean, what more do you want? So, also, front line, incredibly thin front line. Just went with the Eternal Guard shields. I brought Branch Wraith, and I got a load of these Glade Guard with Starfire shafts. So these guys obviously fire damage. They got a good amount of armor piercing, so they can do well against Tomb King Lords that are weak to fire, and the armor is just going to help against constructs and the like. So a load of ranged, kind of a ridiculous amount, honestly. Also, War Dancer's Azrai Spears, great armor piercing anti-large. So this is basically designed just to deal with constructs. So constructs come in and I have more archers and they can catch all at once, while hopefully these guys stem the tide of skeletons. That's basically it. Also Branch Wraith. Nice spells on the Branch Wraith. I've got Awakening of the Wood, so I decided to give that a go because that's good against low armor units, and Tomb Kings have a lot of low armor units. And if I've gone quite small, if it does end up just a load of stuff blobbed around Durthu, then that'll be handy. So also Melkoth slows things down, does some damage. I got Withering as well, so get Withering and Sword of Death on a unit, and you can really lower the armor. So, really nice. Also, over here you can see I have the Sisters of Thorn, and I have the Wardens of Scythrol. So these guys, obviously, they've got the armor sundering, which again, has more ways to get rid of armor. So, looking pretty good. Also, armor piercing and anti-large. So, a load of good stuff for dealing with constructs. And of course, just, the debuffs and buffs from the Sisters of Thorn. I love those as free spells. And it's good to have some cavalry, because you always need some cavalry. So, yeah, fun. So, that's my army. Yeah. And JonTaun, he didn't bring great bows or constructs. No, he didn't. Damn. Okay, he's got 3 units of skeleton horseman archers. He's got 2 units of skeleton archer chariots. He's also got some spearmen. He's got a load of tomb guard with halberds and not regular tomb guard in here. Some more skeleton spearmen. He's got a load of skeleton archers. I think there's 4 units in the back. Yep. He's also got a Tomb King on a horse, and where's a spellcaster? Where is he? He's around here somewhere. There we go. He's got a Lich Priest of Light. So, yeah, pretty good stuff from the Lich Priest there with the net and fast protection. Very scary. So we're going to speed things up and see what on earth is going to happen. Because, yeah, I wasn't really expecting this. This is not what I was expecting at all. So we'll see. But there are no great bows, so it does mean Durthu can actually come out here and fight straight away. Because my plan was, basically, if I could advance quickly, then all my Glade Guard and Starfire Shafts could just kill the great bows nice and quickly, just focus them all down. And if he does push up all of his front line to deal with this stuff, so it doesn't kill the great bows, the Wardens of Scythrol will sneak in the back and kill it all. That was my plan, but I can't do that plan. Nothing's there. But do get some nice damage onto the horse archers early on, and then I'm going to have these guys start firing at other archers, because I don't want the archers firing back. I want to just wipe them out. These guys are going to be a pain. They're going to be able to kill everything deadly, such as my war dancers and my cavalry over here, and even to an extent the Wardens of Scythrol. So I want to get rid of the archers. Because I don't like them. I want them gone. They're being a pain. So JonTaun wisely is pulling all of his mobile units back, and he's going to move them up and around to get into my back line, because I do not have a lot of protection for this back line. Honestly, he could probably just surge forward. He's got so much infantry, he could pin everything in place and sneak in through the gaps. I was not counting on this many units. So here, got a Flock of Doom on this stuff. I mean, yeah, probably could have not bothered. I mean, it does a bit of damage, but they're just going to get round the soul soon and heal that back up, which is just annoying. So, yeah, just doing HP damage, kind of pointless. You really just want to start killing models and things. Hit harder, that's what I think. So anyway, Durthu is keeping a lot of this stuff bogged down, and my Eternal Guard are gonna back them up soon. So, over here, is that going to be some healing, I see? Nope, that's reanimate from the Lich Priest then. Okay, well anyway, I'm getting the Wardens of Scythrol in here, and I'm getting on top of the Skeleton Archers. I've done a load of damage to the other ones, so that's good, but then these guys are way more valuable than Skeleton Archers, so that's not good. Eternal Guard, apparently, do not hold up well against Skeleton Archers. So the, well, Archer Chariots, it's just the Chariots really, the Archers have nothing to do with it. But anyway, I'm trying to get in there with the Azrai Spears as well to get these guys. Tried to hit these guys with my laser cannon. It didn't really do much. Not doing great here. This is looking a bit iffy. Eternal Guard already gone, and basically my Glade Guard are too. Over here, saw him coming in the back, so I was going to block him. I can't now. He's netted me. So it's pretty cool. Usually use a net on something that you want to just murder. you know, pin it in place while you shoot the hell out of it? No, he went the opposite way. He's actually using all these guys in melee because he knows that he can charge in and take out all my archers quite happily on the charge. So he's using these guys offensively, and he's just trying to wipe everything out and use the net defensively to stop the Azrai spears from interfering, knowing that they can fully well murder everything. So things aren't looking great there, but Durthu's holding out. He's having a good time. So that's something. Warden's a scythe roll here, keeping stuff bogged down in the back line, so that's also rather nice. I got a rear charge onto these skeleton spearmen. Trying to help out my Eternal Guard here, but now I'm just going to charge into these archers. Luckily they were running straight at me, so that's great. So over here it looks like, yep, fast protection upgraded. That is going to hurt. Use Awakening the Wood to try and do some more damage. I've got some sizable damage into a lot of his units here, so that's good. Here, you know, I've got more archers returning, but they're not going to be back for long. He's just going to chase them off the field again. So a bit iffy, And yeah, more chariots running in. Oof. At least I'm keeping his archers wrapped up. That's something. So I'm able to deal with some of these archers. Look how much ammunition they had left. So that's good. I mean, you know, it's yeah, a penny for a pound here. He's got, yeah, a load of Glade Guard are dead, but a load of his archers are dead. I think the Glade Guard are better, but, you know, I guess it'll have to do. I don't really want to focus firing on anything. But honestly, things are falling apart. He's just got so much maneuverability here. He's able just to sweep through all my guys. He's able to get rear charges on everything. So although I have quite defensive units, they're no good if they're getting completely surrounded. And if they're holding up, you know, being held by equally defensive units, it's not great. It is not great. So here, Sister Thorn really takes a punishment, but I'm able to get so much damage into all these archers. Annoyingly, these ones are still alive, and they still have 70 models. Oh, 69. Lol. Anyway, so trying to get them out of there before the Spearmen and the Halberds get them, but it is keeping these guys busy, trying to chase me around, so that's something. Branch Wraith, amazingly, is still in the fight here. He's still doing a good job. More archers firing into the backs of my guys. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. But Durthu's going pretty well, isn't he? He's barely been touched. So that's something. Here, another fast protection, overcast, which, I don't know, seems a bit overkill. There's not really anything alive in here apart from Durthu. So, anyway. So I'm getting through these skeleton warriors. As you'd expect, they're just skeleton warriors, so, you know, they're not going to do great. But I guess they do have fast protection, so that will hold them out. Oh, and there are Ushabti in here as well. The Ushabti summon is procced. That's a bit of a nuisance. But yeah, I mean, things are going okay in this small pocket. Sister Thorn is still alive, just about. I've got some units coming back. I'm trying to get some archer fire onto these guys, knowing that they're really vulnerable to archer fire. These guys are flimsy as hell, so I want to take them out. I mean, the chariots, he's too busy microing them, trying to chase down fleeing units, so I'm not going to get good hits on them. So I went for these guys instead. So yeah, Durthu, he's still fighting, having a whale of a time. I think Sword of Death has been procced, so all this stuff is going to be taking a ton of damage. I should put these guys down to... oh no, it can't be Sword of Death. What was used then? Oh, I used something. Oh, anyway. So, Earthblood. That's nice. You know, Durthu getting more health back. Always a good thing. So here, I have a small pocket of resistance. Over there, I do not. They're really going to die. That's not good. Anyway, these Glade Guards start firing in. Here, I'm going to block these Tomb Guard with one Eternal Guard, and rather than just charge both my units into them and have him walk around me, I'm going to try and split up. So I'm getting the Wardens of Scythe roll to go to one side. But of course, all these guys are coming in now, so there's not really a way I can protect with the Tomb Guard, all this stuff, and these Spearmen coming around. So here, another Awakening the Wood, because frankly I need to get rid of the Halberds. The Halberds are a big threat. Luckily though, the Tomb Prince thinks he's man enough, so he's trying to attack me. So I'm going to attack him back. And I have used Shield of Thorns, so that puts my weapon strength up pretty high. Pretty damn high. Good old Durthu. So getting some good damage in there. He has used Tomb Strike, which is a bit of a pain, but that's fine. I think if that was Cetra, he could have imbued himself with fire damage. That would have been nice. But nope, no such luck. So yeah, I'm getting some good damage in here. Tomb Guard nearly dealt with, which is good. Really need to get rid of them. I've had my Sister Thorn trying to harry this stuff, but it's just so difficult. I mean, all those spearmen are completely healthy. They can just stand in the way. A big old line like that, it's hard to get around, you know, when you're just trying to get one unit. And when you only have one unit. I mean, JonTaun's micro is good. He's never going to let me in there, which is a pity. So here, all this stuff is starting to collapse. I managed to get some good damage in there. And what was over here? Oh, a laser. Laser beam. I think that was. I think I just shot a laser into these guys. Because I've got to get rid of the halberds. They're a pain. They're really a pain. So, yeah, I'm holding out here. Still a lot of halberds, unfortunately, but I am getting some good damage in. So over here, I've got some units coming back, trying to deal with these spears, with these guys, and move around, but I'm already in range, so I'm just going to get shot. Trying to bob and weave, and I am bobbing and weaving pretty well, but not well enough. They lost confidence. Oh, at least it got shot off on those spearmen. I mean, everyone knows those spearmen were valuable. Anyway, so here, he's kind of near me. He's near my line, so I'm actually telling my guys to attack him. because I want to meet him on the charge. I don't want to be stuck attacking these guys while I'm being attacked in the rear by his lord. So I've gone straight for him. And here I have used Sword of Death, so his armor is nice and low, and I mean, I've got enough armor piercing, it doesn't really matter, but he's going to be taking damage the whole time. And there we go. That was silly. That was silly, JonTaun. You know this. But yeah, so I managed to catch out his lord. So suddenly, things are actually looking up. I mean, when we look at his army, armor piercing. Armor piercing. These Tomb Guard. These Tomb Guard have armor piercing. Nothing else does. Not a thing. Not a thing. So, okay, there's 2 guys with armor piercing left. Yeah, things aren't looking good anymore. But Durthu is super damaged, and these guys still have a bit of ammunition, so they can whittle him down a bit. And unfortunately, at this point, I thought, I mean, even with how things are looking, I can't win this because he can just finish me off at range, and I'll be dealt with. But it looks like his archers have just crumbled for no reason over here, which is awesome. That is really nice. So there aren't really many things that can just whittle Durthu down. But at this point I still thought I'd lost because he has enough stuff that can whittle him down, is what I thought. I don't have enough Winds of Magic for Earthblood. That's it. I've got no more spells. Nothing. But, nice old hit there, managed to smash a chariot when he approached, that's pretty great. So here, because I can basically walk through these guys, every time something valuable comes in, big laser! Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, every time I see this guy not moving, which is often, because obviously he's going to be loitering, he's not going to cycle charge with the Lich Priest, that's too dangerous with leadership how it is. So yeah, every time I get my lasers back, I'm just gonna hit him with them, which is hilarious. So he's coming in again for another charge, so I'm turning around to try and swipe at these guys, and oh, looks like something just crumbled. So yeah, I'm getting some good damage with the chariots. That splash damage is pretty huge, and he hits like a truck, but I'm wavering, so this rear charge could be the end for me. That's not looking great. It's not looking great at all. Fast protection now, overcast, all this stuff is more robust. Things are looking pretty bad. But Foe Seeker, apparently that cheered up Durthu. So that's good. That's good. As long as Durthu's happy, I'm happy. I mean, we can see his healing cap. Doesn't matter. I cannot afford any healing. So, charging in again. And Sword of Death. Yeah. All but one of his units were in here when I managed to get that Sword of Death off. And suddenly everything is taking an awful amount of damage. Just horrific. So look at this. Everything's crumbling now. How great is that? So that's hilarious. So the Lich Priest, he's going to need to get involved. He's going to need to get involved. There's no hope. Dozen Spearmen, they're crumbling. I mean, the only thing that isn't crumbling is the Lich Priest. So he needs to get him in. So he's coming in. He's on his way. But, I mean, look at this. I've used Wiston's Wild Form to try and put his armor up a little bit higher. Because he's almost dead. He's only got 600 health. So, Lich Priest charges in. I get a nice swipe at him. Get some good damage there. This stuff, despite crumbling, is still managing to hold out. And now, I can't catch this guy. Oops. Just swiped and killed another chariot there. Wonderful. And, yep, Skeleton Spearmen are going to be bogging me down, which is annoying. But, yeah, so, yeah, this is a bit annoying. He's just going to keep cycle charging me. I've only got 390 health. But, laser beams! And it's at that point I drop the mic. I mean, I would, but I mean, I paid for this mic and it's expensive. So, yeah, absolutely ridiculous. We both managed to counter not each other's builds, which is silly. 375 kills for Durthu. It's basically a one-man show. This was a Durthu one-man show. You know, it's had great reviews. Critics love it. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. I mean, this army just completely overwhelmed my back line. There was nothing I could do with sort of my unarmored units. My unarmored units, which is most of the Wood Elf roster, just got completely overwhelmed. But unfortunately, he just couldn't get enough value with the Tomb Guard with halberds. I was able to take them out with spells for the most part, and a bit of brawling with Durthu. I mean, more than I would have liked, but these are the only two things that were good at taking out trees. Nothing else could do that. So suddenly he was a bit screwed. That was it. He just had no answer for Durthu, and Durthu was an absolute nightmare. If you had one unit of his Shouted Great Bows, Durthu would have probably died in the first 5 minutes. Or I would have just had to keep him in the trees until I, you know, finished off his back line. But I mean, he could have gone pretty damn wide, done a similar tactic with one unit of Great Bows, you know. Maybe drop one... I don't know, maybe drop one unit of archers and one unit of Tomb Guard, and that's about the same amount, I think. So, yeah, he could have still done great. Yeah, but yeah, just that one thing. He had no armor piercing, and that was it. So that was a little silly, guys. That was a little bit silly, but it was a lot of fun. Very tense. Yeah. yeah, no idea that it was going to end this way. Neither did JonTaun. He thought, yeah, it's all over. But no, Durthu is as Durthu does. He's great. Guys, if you enjoyed this, be sure to go check out JonTaun over on Total Brohammer, and be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.